Yeah.
Welcome, dearest inspired podcast community. This is our new episode. Caroline speaking, and my today's guest is Lisa Anne Barron. We met through the Napoleon Hill Institute and in person in New York City in April and also in September in Los Angeles. From coast to coast, two marvelous events this year I will never miss, or I don't want to miss in my life. Great milestones achieved this year. And I would like to introduce you yourself, please.
Oh, okay. Well, wonderful. I'm so happy to be here. So my name is Lisa Anne Barron, and I'm here in Canada. I live in Ontario, and I'm an entrepreneur. So I have my own small business, a couple things I do. I do some e-commerce, and I also have a brick and mortar shop. And through COVID, I had to shift because we had no sales because we were closed down, and that began my journey on marketing and personal development and all those kinds of things. So I had to learn a lot over those years, and personal development came up a lot too because you have to have the mindset to get through all these things. And so I started learning a little bit here and there and reading the famous book Think and Grow Rich and studying Bob Proctor, doing all his courses. And finally, I joined some coaching with the Proctor Gamble Institute. And eventually that led me to the Napoleon Hill Institute. And I'm one of the founding members there. Our leader there is Cleona O'Hara, and we all love her. She's a wonderful leader, and we study every day, and we do coaching based on the principles of Napoleon Hill, which are principles to achieve success in your life. And that's what I do right now. I split my time between personal development coaching, and I like to coach other women like me, other female entrepreneurs who need some help with their mindset and who haven't already done all the studying and learn the things that are going to help them be successful.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And me too,
Yeah.
I started with Bob Proctor, and he studied the book Think and Grow Rich over 60 years. This is so amazing. Napoleon Hill's famous book. We know this. It connects us. It connects the
Yes.
whole world. Yes, the thinking part. So my first question is, what inspires you?
Well, what inspires me is seeing people succeed. When I see another woman like me struggling, trying to do run a business on her own, with no MBA and no, um, um, I'd say, academic knowledge, but just a woman who has a passion in her heart of what she wants to do. And she goes for it. She takes the steps to do it, and she succeeds. And it inspires me seeing them succeed and trying to help them succeed. And that's, I think, what called me into being a coach, because I have some skills that can help them and knowledge that can help them. And it's just so inspiring to see one little person, you know, go for their dream and achieve it.
Wow, I love what you said about your ability as a coach to share your skills, your wisdom as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't say this, but I would say you've been on that path. So
That's right.
one step ahead or so, and then you can lead the person to their success.
Yes, yeah. So I've already been through it. I've already struggled. I've had to learn the things all by myself and, go searching for this and searching for that because I need a solution to a problem right away. And so I've done it. And I find just meeting people and talking to them, that they need help and I can help them. Not just mindset, but, technical skills. Maybe they just need help setting up a domain and they're afraid because they've never done that before. And, that was me too. But I'm persistent. And when I need to get something done, I'll just keep going until I figure out a way. One thing about entrepreneurs is that they're problem solvers. The only thing you do basically is solve the next problem. So, I've had a lot of them and I can share them.
Wow. Yeah, thank you so much. It was something you said just a second. You said something that touched me about the problem solving, and that you just talk to people and then you find yeah, for example, their next step, and you
Mm,
can help them with that. Yeah,
exactly.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it happens to me all the time. I find that I'm always helping people. Every day something will come up in a conversation and I'll go, I know this is the answer for you. Go look at this. Go find this. Go get this book. So yeah, it's just I guess people are drawn to me in some way when they need help. I appear to them or they appear to me.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
attracted to you. Wow,
Yeah.
this is amazing. So people can reach out to you, of course, Lisa Anne Barron. But my next question, let me ask, my next question is, who inspires you?
Who inspires me? Well, I come from a home decor background. My boutique is, home decor. It's beautiful things to make your home, your happy place. And so someone who inspires me in that area is Joanna Gaines. She started humble. She had a small shop just like mine, selling home decor, and she loved it. It was her passion. She struggled. She ended up having to close once. She even had employees who loved her so much that they didn't cash their paychecks because they knew she didn't have enough money. And so, she's just so wonderful and kind. And she had to shut her shop down. She had to close, and a few years later she started up again, and now she's built a whole empire. She's, made her town into a tourist attraction. She's got B&Bs, restaurants, a whole shopping experience, and she's still humble. She's a mother of five, and she still lives in the same home, and her kids don't watch TV. Her kids haven't even seen her show. And she's just so humble and she's done so much. And she's someone who inspires me.
Oh, did you visit the town she built? Did you?
I haven't been there. I want to, and I have a few friends who've been, so we're going to maybe meet up one time. It's close to Dallas. It's called Waco, and we're going to see if we can go. There's a conference next June in Dallas, so we're going to
Wow,
try. Yeah,
you're on your way
I'm
already.
on my way.
Well,
Yep.
it's done. So yeah, you
Yeah.
made the decision, and then yeah. So how do you inspire others?
Well, it's funny because I have a few mastermind groups that I'm in, and so we take turns talking about things. And it happens to me that when I finish talking, they say to me, "Oh my goodness, you inspire me. Now I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to set that up." So, I just talk on those masterminds and share my knowledge. And I think the fact that I actually did it and figured it out and went through with the process inspires others to do it as well. They can do it themselves, or I'm always there to help. I always offer my services to whoever I can, because one of the principles of Napoleon Hill is always going the extra mile, always doing more than we should without expecting anything in return. And that's something I always do, and always serve before you sell. I'm not here to sell people, I'm here to help them. So I help them before anything else goes on. It's always, what can I do for you? How can I help you?
I love that. I love the
Yeah.
attitude. I
Yeah.
know we learned this at the Napoleon Hill Institute as well. Yes, this is so
Mhm.
important, and also going the extra mile. Yes, what most of the people don't do. And when you commit to do this, you are also happy all the time because you are able to help. And yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's fulfilling. When you're helping, it's fulfilling. And when a client comes back to you a year later and tells how you helped them. One time I'd helped a lady with her home, her living room, dining room. She wanted some changes and we went through, and about a year later, she sent me a text saying, "Lisa, I'm sitting here in my living room looking at my home, and all I can say is how happy I am that I met you." And so that's what it makes it worthwhile.
that's true. Yes, the fruits and also the feedback.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Just, when there's one client, and for 5 years, every morning on Christmas, she sends me a text, "Merry Christmas," and thanks me. And it's because she's there with her family in her home, and her home wouldn't have that cozy, lovely feeling if she hadn't had me help her. So, she appreciates that. And I know every Christmas morning that phone is going to go bing, and it's that lady. So that makes me so happy and so worthwhile.
That's so lovely. That reminds me of what we can do, what we can send other people, even if they don't reply sometimes. It's the intention we set, and we send it out to the world, our love, our wishes.
Yeah, exactly. A few weeks ago, I was helping a lady. She had been a coach of mine a couple years ago, and she's not coaching me anymore, but we still stay in contact. So we were just having a chat on WhatsApp, and I saw that she was still struggling with her website. And it had been 2 years, and she was still saying the same thing. And I said, "Please, can we get on a call and we are going to share the screen and I'm going to help you and I can fix that for you. I know how to do it." And so we spent 2 evenings on a Zoom call, and we completely gave her a new landing page. We gave her a funnel where she had buttons that her payments were connected so her customers could pay her. And you can't believe how grateful she is, because she's struggling for 2 years to have that. And I just did that because I saw she was struggling. She needed the help, and I helped her. And now she's got more chance to meet and help more people because of that.
Yes. Wow, this
Yeah.
is amazing. You are a living example. I always say leading example, like role model. Now I have the word living example. I don't know if this is,
I like
but
that.
I invented it. So your gifts and talents to the world would be my next question, but we talked about that already. If you would
Mhm.
like to add, or yeah, your gifts and talents.
Yeah, well, I can help with your mindset using all the principles of Napoleon Hill. Finding your definite major purpose in life. That's what you have to do, and just know what you want, make a decision, and take action to get it. And taking action is usually what holds people back, and that's what you need a coach for. So I can help you take action, and one of the ways is because I know how to do a lot of the technical things that are scary and that hold you back. So I'm not a marketing expert, but I've had to learn about marketing over the years having my own business. So I can help people like me in both ways. Those are my skills. So, and I love to share them, and I love to help.
Wow, I love that so much.
Oh.
I, I see I see new websites and marketing, and I see people finding their definiteness of purpose.
Yeah,
You.
yeah. You have to pull it out of them. Sometimes they don't know. You have to go deep in them, deep in their heart and soul, and that passion will come out.
So what was your best moment in 2023?
Ooh, I would say um, the being in the library at Mr. Carnegie's mansion. We went there as a group, the NHI coaches, and we had a tour um, an expert who was more than a tour guide, a New York historian. He gave us a talk about Napoleon Hill and the Gilded Age, and we brought the book Think and Grow Rich into the library. Mr. Carnegie died before the book was written, and so it never reached his library. And we were the first group to be allowed in that room in about 100 years. And we put that book on the shelves, and that was such a wonderful event. It gives me goosebumps. It was just so meaningful and historic. That was the best this year. And the day after that, you and I having dinner at the Russian tea room. We sat together and had a lovely meal, and that's something I won't forget.
And we talked about the concert you were watching at the
Mhm.
Carnegie Hall.
Yes, I was so lucky that the night that we were going to be there, there was a famous Canadian pianist playing there, and it was about a 10-minute walk from the hotel. So me and some of my coaches, a couple friends, we went, and it was just breathtaking. It brought me to tears. We went in the balcony and up the top. I had never been there, always dreamed of it. And when I got to the balcony and looked down and saw the piano, the tears just started running. And one of the reasons I think is because, well, first of all, I really adore piano music, but I have a son who is going to be a pianist. So I've always dreamt of him being there. And just seeing that for real, it just struck my heart, and I could not stop crying.
Yeah, you told me that at the dinner, I remember, and we were enjoying the dinner to the fullest. I remember it has, wow, it was such a beautiful frame, or
Yes.
I,
Oh,
yeah, frame. You can say this in
yeah.
the set,
Yes.
or the setup, the atmosphere, the
Yeah.
singing and dancing, celebrating all that we have achieved until then.
Yeah. Just the
Studying.
energy, all the people who are vibrating, good vibrations, all of us on the same frequency, that multiplying. It was just the best feeling ever. And the people are so wonderful. And it's such a wonderful community. I finally found, like, I found my people, you know, that you go your whole life and you live your life, do different things. But when you find that group of people where you feel you belong, it changes your life.
Yes,
It really does. Yeah.
like a family. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. It's true. It's so nice to be there.
Yeah, thank you so much. And now I want to ask you if you have a special offer for the inspired community.
Well, yes, of course. So I do have a website for myself and my NHI coaching, and mine is called nhimindset.com.
Mhm.
So I'm going to see if I can make a coupon called Inspired, and then I will know that you've come, and I can offer you a discount on my personal coaching. So I'll set that up, and you can always send me an email if you can't find the code. You'll find my email on the website. It's just hello@nhimindset.com, and I'll make everything right for you.
Oh, I love that so much. Thank you. This is so generous. I will put it in the show notes, of course,
Oh,
that
yes.
everyone can reach out to Lisa. She's so amazing. I met her in person.
Yes.
Know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you so much. This
well,
was a
thank you.
lovely conversation. Really.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I love to talk to you anytime. I wish I could see you more often,
Oh,
but
thank you. So we are doing this again next year and see where we
okay.
are 1 year from
Okay.
now. How about that?
I'll be there.
In the next episode.